Good morning. I'm Chief Jordan with the Lincolnton Police Department. Beside of me is my Assistant Chief, Brian Green. The statement that I'm getting ready to give you is the facts that I know as to this point. So I'm not going to be able to answer any questions at this point. Every fact that I know is in the statement that I'm about to give you. This is early on still in the investigation. Bear with me. It's been a long morning for all of us, and these kind of things are trying for everybody. So at approximately 0424 hours this morning, officers with the Lincolnton Police Department tried to stop a vehicle on Main Street that was driving erratically and had no lights on. At that point, the officer initiated his blue lights and siren, and the driver of the vehicle refused to stop. That pursuit continued down Main Street, heading east, at which time the driver of the suspect vehicle made an abrupt turn onto Salem Church Road, striking another officer who was heading to help with the pursuit. At this point, the pursuing officer gets out of his vehicle, and the suspect vehicle begins backing toward the pursuing officer's vehicle, striking that vehicle as well. At some point, the officer fired his weapon. I am not sure at this point how many shots were fired. We're not ready to make a statement on that because we're just not sure. We believe the suspect to have been hit, but we can't determine that at this point. A short time later, a vehicle flagged down a deputy sheriff in the county and said that they had someone in the back of their vehicle that had been shot, and we are not sure at this time if the person in the back of that vehicle is the same person that was in our suspect vehicle. That person was airlifted to Charlotte, and they're being treated at this time, and the last we heard, they are still alive, and we are not sure of the exact injuries at this point. So I want to thank you guys for coming out this morning. As we get any additional information, that would be sent out. I have a copy of the press release that I just read to you that each of you can have a copy of, and if any more press releases go out, if you make sure that we have your email addresses, you will get those as they go out.
I'm sorry, I missed, or may have not have heard it. Did the officer fire at the person in the SUV?
Yes. Yes.
Is it clear if the person in the SUV fired shots?
I can't make any determination at this point. I'm just unsure of that.
So I just want to be clear. So the car in the initial pursuit turned onto Salem Road, hit another cruiser that's coming this way, backed into the other cruiser.
Yeah, the suspect vehicle hit the other pursuing officer and then backed into the pursuing officer's vehicle as well.
And then the suspect driver then ran and
Took off in the vehicle.
took off in the vehicle.
Yes.
Did the suspect, the person in the suspect vehicle, fire shots at the officer?
We cannot determine that at this point. The State Bureau of Investigations has been called in to work this, and we just don't have that information at this time.
Was the officer, the pursuing officer, out of the vehicle when he was location? I heard you say he got out, but I can't hear the time.
I am a little unclear of that myself at this point. It's a little too early for me to say any more about that. So as we get more information, we will certainly disperse that as we can.
So, to be clear, two police officers in their patrol vehicles, one car, or is there two?
We have two cars damaged, two vehicles struck by the suspect vehicle.
And then the suspect vehicle is nowhere to be found. You're still looking for that.
We have located that vehicle. It took us a little while, but we have located that vehicle.
Was it caught from the scene?
No. That's pretty much all I can say at this point, and as we get more information, we'll release that to you.
How are the officers?
The officer that was struck was treated and released at the hospital. Thank you.